it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to go over a vehicle that I got not too long ago that I just want to show everyone that I'm going to start kind of tinkering with here and there as I have time. I'm going to try, just like everything and like every video that I say, I'm going to try and put some stuff on here. It's an older vehicle, as you can tell. I'm in it right now. As you can tell by the seats, as you can tell by the bed, the rest of the even up here. So anyways, I've had it in a few shorts already. If you follow me on Instagram, you might already know what it is. And so I'll just get to it. It's a 1986 F250. It's white, obviously, as you can tell in the background. Has blue and gray interior. I understand this is a cover, but I think underneath it was blue too, if I'm not mistaken. The rest of the interior is gray. It is a 6.9 IDI, so that's non-turbo diesel. Truck's cool. It's a 4-speed manual and 2-wheel drive. Pretty much all original in terms of like no modifications. I'm sure it has obviously had maintenance throughout the years, and it has a little aftermarket head unit. So let me shut it off and let me get to showing you everything about the vehicle. Alright, so here it is. Like I said, 1986 F250 6.9 diesel. It's obviously dirty. Almost everything I record is dirty. I hate washing cars and it takes too much damn time. And right now it's South Texas summer, so it's too damn hot to want to do anything. I barely want to do this. But anyways, of course it has a lot of little body flaws. F250 diesel, obviously, like I said 13 times already. Still has the original steel wheels. Even these tires are old as hell. I think I checked the date on them. Let's see if I can find it real fast. 49th week of 2012, and they got cracks and starting to get a little bubble. I need to put new tires on it ASAP. But I got it from an older man from not too far from where I live, in a little kind of a smaller town in my area. Super clean, man, for the most part. I just always have wanted one. Finally got one. I think it was a work truck at some point. It's got some holes up here, and I think it used to have a little liner. It probably had a little bed rack. I'm thinking, based on this cool little deal right here, they had this shelf back here, so I'm thinking it was like a plumber truck or something, where they probably put a little PVC pipe and whatnot back here. I use it for I got a torque wrench, and got some. Of course, I have a jacket. Have jackets in here for random deals. Keep a little microfiber. I got my setup for if I need to change a tire. Got some straps in here. A few fluids. I don't even know I have transmission fluid in here. Oh, the power steering. Of course, some Hot Shot Seekers diesel additive, and that's pretty much it for back there. As you can see, the bed's pretty torn up, so I need to get a I'm gonna do a bed liner in it, like a spray in or roll in. Haven't decided yet. I'm gonna get some little covers for this back, probably paint this deal. Truck came from Bernie way back in the day. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Pretty dope little truck. And then it's got some little things that I need to take care of on the inside. It's got this little crack right here. I'm gonna get some new panels. I'm gonna start trying to put like a darker, like a black interior. The black door panels, the black top. Of course, like all these trucks, has a little cracked area up there. Not too bad. I would like to add some cruise control. I'm gonna see if I can do that. One thing that I freaking hate is the intermittent wipers are not intermittent. It's 2-speed, and they either work or they don't. What else? I want to set it up where the tach actually reads. I don't have a tach at all. I guess the XL models didn't come with the tach. I don't know. I wasn't even alive in 1986, so there's a couple cool things. I'm trying to modernize it a little bit, just for, you know, to be modern, I guess. It came with this radio. Eventually, I'm gonna do away with it. Probably put like a double din style. Swap these speakers because they're terrible. I put this deal in it. It is not gonna stay like that. I just did it to set it up to make sure everything works. But the cigarette lighter works quite well. So I'm gonna make a separate video on all this because they're a cool little Amazon find. So that has extra auxiliary ports, USB. Has this, I got this phone charger set up. So, and also it holds the phone, obviously. I put this little camera deal. It shows front and rear view. It's you know, I can set it up for a backup camera. If I set it up where it reads, where I go in reverse, I'll get the little lines like all the modern stuff. So yeah, pretty cool stuff that I'll be going over in the future. Show under the hood real quick. See if I can't one take this for the most part. One sec. All right. So just like pretty much all old vehicles, it is a rat's nest under here. I would like to maybe eventually get all this cleaned up. I might get with my buddy Ryan and have him clean it all up or something eventually, because I know it's old, but I don't like that ugly looking stuff, although I'm never under here. Again, 6.9 IDI Diesel. Basically no electronics in here, so most of the electronics are glow plug related, alternator related. There's no cam sensor, crank sensor. See, the injectors don't even have any connectors on them. It's all mechanical. It's super cool, super simple, very minimal things that can go wrong. Yeah, I don't know what else to say really about the motor part. It's mileage wise, it shows 87,000 or maybe 88,000 now, but obviously I'm sure it's been rolled over at least once, so we'll just call it 187 for now. Some things I need to fix, obviously. Let me go ahead and fire it up and let everyone hear it. One sec. Or here, we'll just do it live, rock and roll with it. One thing I would also like to change eventually, I think I want to get rid of this 4-speed. I'm sure back in the 80s when speed limits were 55 was fine, but now I can do about 65 and I can hear the motor kind of screaming a little bit. And on top of that, I don't even know my RPMs exactly. I've done some rough calculations based on tire size and what gear should be in the rear. So in 4th gear, I think I'm probably about 25 to 2,700 RPMs when I'm doing 65. So if I can put a 5-speed in it, I think there's a lot of write-ups on the ZF5 from the 7.3 IDI. Give me an overdrive gear, that would be great. But anyways, everything works. Everything works on this damn thing. Both front and rear tanks, AC, the freaking AC works. It works pretty damn good. I think one of the lines has a little leak because it's gotten a little, I probably had it, shoot, I don't know, 6 months now or something. It's starting to get a little warmer, but at the same time, we're in the 100+ degree mark in Texas, and I got to get rolling before it feels real nice. So I'll probably need to top off the charge or check, see if I got any very small leaks. But even right now, it's still pretty cold. All my gauges work: fuel gauge, temp gauge, the battery, oil pressure, speedometer. It's great. All my little lights up here so far have worked. I think blinkers are right here and high beam somewhere. And, obviously the brake light, glow plug, water and fuel stuff down here. Of course, anyone older knows the high beams right there. I assume there's a little hole right there, so I don't know, I might have to check that out eventually. But anyway, let's fire it up. So it's already warmed up, so the glow plug light is off. Fires right up, no problem. Super smooth. I have, I'll go with it in a second. Idles really well. I'm super happy with this thing. I'm gonna shut it off real quick. That OG rattle, diesel rattle. There we go. Hold on. All right, so let's back off. I have already replaced 2 things. I didn't make any videos on because I hadn't even done a little intro to it yet, but I did the gearbox down there. It has some slop in the steering. I also still need to do something with the steering shaft because the rag joint is torn up. Along with some front end stuff. It's not terrible, but and then something pretty common, these little fittings right here, if that's what you want to call them, for the injector return. There's O-rings, for those that don't know, in these plastics, and those O-rings start to leak. So these 2 are leaking. I already replaced those. Again, should have made a video on that, but I hadn't even done an intro to this thing, and I'm sure more will leak, and I'll make a video on those in the future. I got those replacements off of Amazon. It was like 35 bucks for the entire kit. Only replace those 2. The rest are in the truck. If I ever have a problem, then I'll replace the rest. So that's mostly it for the truck. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Couple plans for it. As I said, maybe eventually do a 5-speed swap. I want to upgrade the suspension, or update it. Maybe not really upgrade it. I don't want to lift it. I don't want to do nothing crazy. I just want the truck to be a nice, cool cruiser. Put a decent stereo in it. Fix some things. Maybe eventually do something with the exterior. A little bed liner. Just make the truck a nice cruiser for the most part. It's an old 6.9. I'm not trying to do anything fast. I don't really care to have a 4x4. I have an F-150 that's 4x4. I don't need a reason to make it 4x4. And of course, probably do a turbo setup far in the future. And that's if I don't sell it before then, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest. A lot of people like this truck. There's a big fan base for it, and then a lot of places that I go, even though it's not in perfect condition, I guess just the nostalgia of the truck itself, I get so many compliments on it. So we'll see what happens. And if y'all have any suggestions or anything that y'all would like to see, maybe even a feature, so to speak, on something in the truck, I can even make a quick short about it. It don't have to be a full video, and just to show everyone everything. Oh, and the wiper switch. I found a deal to make the intermittent wipers. It's so annoying. I've driven in the rain a few times, and it's either wipers are too fast or not fast enough, and then even with new wipers it starts squeaking and it gets hella annoying. I put Rain X on the windshield or whatever, it's still annoying. So I think that's pretty much it. And so I'll wrap this up, get out of here, and I'll see y'all in the next video.